name is Ryan Hannigan.
How did we first meet?
We met at we met in Aberfeldy Town Hall at an Aberfeldy gig.
While watching Aberfeldy.
There's a band called Aberfeldy. You sent me the Shins song and said
we were going to do some covers.
We were going to do some covers,
yeah.
And I went, I don't think I could do that, Craig. Do you remember? I feel like that's a bit weird to sing other people's songs right away.
Sing your own songs.
Yeah, could you mind if I send you some lyrics? And you were like, no, go ahead. And you've always been, it's one of your qualities of kind of being good at receiving it, because I'm making me songs up, and you're going, no, they're good, and I'm like, are you sure? I just made a wee song up. So yeah, and so that's how it all kind of unraveled. It sort of unraveled. It was already almost there in the pair of us, but it just sort of started to, come to fruition or happen, and
we just kind of fit like a glove, I guess.
Well, I don't know about a glove.
Or like a shoe.
Like a bad sock. I'm very interested in the sublime or the unction that comes from creativity. So I don't know why it's in me. I think it's a bit of a blessing and a curse. I don't think it's an easy thing to deal with and have around with you. So I do feel it's without. I don't think that you are the creative flicker. I think the spark comes from outside and then infects you, and that grows then into other things. So I think my process is odd because I do feel imposter. I don't really feel like a musician. I write sort of poems, but that comes out of a poke, somebody giving me an unction that then inspires or quickens or whatever. So it is I don't see it as a direct sometimes, but then also it can be so direct and you're moved completely to do something. Well, I started a festival here, I don't know how many years ago now, but I did 9 years of it. The band probably were together, but we hadn't released an album or anything, so we didn't play in the festival for about 3 years. So I had a lot of community connections with the festival, and then it was that sort of connective tissue from the gallery, my art, to the band, to the festival, to connecting to other cultural things.
My dad, Ryan Hannigan, is the lead singer. It was really cool. It was just always played. We just listened to the album on repeat, basically. So we don't really know the early album as well, because it was released before we were born, but then the newest album is like really nostalgic and everything. What do you think of this? Any thoughts on that?
With all due respect, you look stupid in that hat and that long scarf. No wonder you're alone.
Any fond memories growing up? Did you see them performing, working on songs behind the scenes?
Yeah, we would always go to festivals like Aberfeldy Festival and Moore Festival, and they would always play, and yeah, it's just good fun.
Oh yes, as long as when you die you leave something decent. I think that's kind of it, that it's hard in your lifetime to know so many artists and musicians never get the accolade or whatever. So I always feel that if you leave this little mountain of stuff when you die, I think there's a name for it, but that sort of mountain, and that if in that mountain there's interesting poems and interesting music and interesting art, then I think you can die happy.